So the left-hand one, as we said, that yellow line was kind of indicating, as we said, where that club is going to come back in the ball, almost in creating that early hit behind the golf ball. And once that club's going to the ground about here now, your brain goes, whoops, take over, and then that sort of flick and pull with the arms come in. You can see it impact here now. That, for me, the shaft is a bit too vertical. Everything's a bit kind of hanging back on this trail side a little bit, causing that club to bottom out somewhere back here. And then because of that impact being behind the golf ball, the reaction there with the hands and arms take over. If we look on this one here now, as you go back, yeah, just watch your body movement now. There's a little bit of movement to that left side, yeah? There's a nice little rotation there, and there's no need to flick or trying to twitch the hands. The club now can work through impact very nicely. As you said before, the club can stay low after the shot because your body's rotating better. Does your head stay down a little bit long? Yeah, if I'm being a bit critical, probably a bit more than we want to. But I think when you've had a few issues with the strike, it's like, I'm going to make a good shot. And that's why I think you've got to try to get away from the focus of worrying about the strike and think, I must keep myself looking. I must look at the ball and focus on the back of the ball. Try and almost feel like you're getting a little bit, almost the head and body are moving more than the club, because that's going to help you now change your low point. Yeah,
I think you could actually see the grass. Just have to see the impact.
Yeah, exactly. So you're hitting that ground, and this is what we've got to try and get your low point to be more there.
Yeah.
So in some ways, look there. You want to effectively hit the ground, and the ball effectively gets in the way of that swing. So let's look where the low point is. How does your body move? And I think with chipping, there's still a little bit more rotation than we sort of give it credit for. I think a lot of people get a bit kind of like rocky with the shoulders of going back and forth, and then that sort of shoulder rocking movement, if you're not careful now, if the shoulders are kind of going up and down this way, from that very upright position, it tends to mean your hips are going to start moving a bit more than you want, and then your low point, as we say, it being behind the ball, will cause that reaction. What will happen is you'll do the first chip of the day, hit the ground behind the ball because no reaction is going to happen. You flub it just in front, which is on the second, when maybe a foot in front, bounced over it even. And then the next chip shot you got the next day could be the very next shot. 2 seconds later, you're going to go, look, and miss the ground. So we've got to change where that low point is. Get the body Get the ball, get the body rotating better. So when you finish the shot, as good as this one was, we want to be a bit more in that position a fraction earlier, So that's going to really help us sort of come around the corner. And what you'll find with some of those chip shots, the ones on the back edge of the green there, they've gone further because you struck them properly. You almost sort of relied on a slight miss-hit, hence why they're going a bit shorter. And then when you strike it better, that ball goes a little bit further. Sounds daft, I know, with chipping, but there's obviously a better contact. If you're hitting ball then turf, you're using the sweet spot rather than turf then ball, So definitely get the sensation, the body's a little bit more twisting. Similarly, we talked about the long game, we don't be sort of sliding too much, so we're rotating a bit more around. And I think just to get a feeling of when you're coming in this golf ball, just allow yourself to almost just fall onto that left side there, just gently sort of release the body down. You can see that left foot, just a little bit of movement there to help that low point get, as we said, after the golf ball.
I mean, it looks to me like the hands are still trying to just...
There's a little, that's okay, that's fine, I mean, if I'm being critical, there's still a little tiny, you can almost see that sort of, it's sort of smooth there. There's a little kind of just flicked with that elbow here, that frame to there is a little bit twitchier than we want, but in comparison, and that's, it's again, confidence with this is obviously a massive issue. And again, if you hit a few bad chip shots early part of the round, it's going to just get worse and worse as the round progresses. And again, we said before, it just puts pressure back on your long game to you must hit a green. He's like, if I miss a green, what's going to happen? Especially this time of year now in the muddy conditions. So, so feel a little bit more, the body rotating around more, so the weight staying on that left side. I think just, again, opening up that foot and bring it left foot back just a smidgen, so it just makes it a little bit easier for you to turn that torso through the ball, Okay, mate?